had my chair in a very weird spot. Okay. I gotta turn this music down for me. Distracting. Alright, let's get chat open. Oh, I didn't set up a Discord notification, did I? I won't even bother putting in a title. Okay. Discord notification is all ready to go. Let's run her back, boys. Alright. So, I played another game last night. Got to Prestige 5, and look at how far we brought the M60. Got this thing to level 41. That's pretty crazy. So, I want to look at some other guns that I think might be trouble. I'm not worried about any of the DLC weapons. So, all these guns are pretty good. That's the thing is, I'm really not all that worried about a lot of these. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the M60 for one more game, and then we'll switch over to something else. I think that's how we'll do this. Also, did I upgrade stuff? I can't remember if I... No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. So... That's expensive. Hey Var, how you doing, dude? Oh, we could do this right now. Get rid of perk decay. That's a pretty big one. Yeah, I think for the sake of just making life easier, we're gonna get level 5 Tombstone Soda first. And then we'll set up Speed Cola. So buying that doesn't do anything for us, really. But, oh yeah, and then we have unused tokens. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I have no idea how I got this. I'll take it. Jack, how you doing, dude? Okay, so I have no idea how I got that here skip. I'm sorry, what? That's a lie. Go back in the VOD. That was not complete. Anyways, go ahead and throw it back on FirebaseZ. Ah. I've got a glass of tangerine juice. It is so bougie. And I cannot wait to get a new PC so that I can play Minecraft again. Because, like, what I realized is every time I do Minecraft content, I'm automatically losing a bunch of potential viewers because my PC can't handle it, and it looks like garbage. It looks so bad. You're smoking ribs tonight? Dude, that sounds amazing. In like a month, I'm going to a nice steakhouse around here. And I fully intend on spending way too much money. I'm very excited for it. Because I'm going to get myself a Wagyu New York strip, I think. Oh, it sounds so good. Just thinking about it. I've been there one time before. Alright, here we go. Actually, just curious. So we are... I'm curious to see where the weapon XP bar is going to be at the end of this.
My team has reached the village. Where are you? I am in a secure
Is this thing not a one-shot headshot?
First, I will
That's
help
not.
you infiltrate.
This one it was.
Then, you will spill blood.
Zombie eliminated.
Ravenoff, my agents are here to recover Agent Maxis. She's still at the facility.
Okay.
He is held by
Skull
Dr.
shot.
Peck. Real Gonyuk among bastards.
Let's see.
I would beat information
I haven't
out
eaten
myself
out in a
if I
year.
could, but
I
alas,
basically I never go out to eat.
beasts have already given me a
I've
good
never
fight.
been one to go out to eat,
I must help
but
you from my monitors.
I saw this place
Take the teleporter on the roof.
and I literally I walked by it like over a year ago, like a year and like 4 months ago or something. So kind of a long, or actually no, it couldn't have been then. No, probably like a year and a month ago. I walked by it and
No doubt.
it didn't end up going. I was supposed to go with my mom, but our plans got all messed up. Didn't end up going. And then when we came back down here, we went there for the first time in August. So we went there in August, and that was cool. Yeah. Now we're going back. Already have the reservation and everything.
Did hit the target.
I'm not gonna lie, I was having a lot of fun using this thing last night. It's still not a very good gun in the higher rounds as far as like training and stuff goes. Like you have to hip fire everything for starters. You cannot aim down sights, and even still, you're really slow with it because it's an LMG. How close are you to Dark Aether now? Still not very close, but the thing is it's kind of hard to measure where exactly I'm at, because I'm doing things differently than other people really are. A lot of people are just choosing a gun and then being like, okay, that gun, I'm getting it gold. I'm not using anything but that gun. That's not really what I'm doing. I'm taking a little bit more of a balanced approach to it all. And I'm like, okay, this gun is weapon level 50. Or sorry, let's say this gun is weapon level 39, right? Weapon level 39. So it doesn't really need double XP or whatever. It's not a huge priority. So let's put that one on the back burner and go focus on a gun like the M60 that I had at like weapon level 8 yesterday. So because it's double XP and everything, you know, I want to kind of take advantage of that, basically. That's basically what I do. Most of my playing happens during double weapon XP because I'm just not willing to mindlessly
Take a guess what it is.
just shoot
I'll even put a big
forever.
Heck,
Just like it is boring. It is boring.
consequence.
It's definitely not as bad as Black Ops 4. That's for sure. Black Ops 4, I think I only have like I have a handful of gold guns on that game. I think it might be like 2 or 3, dude. Bro, what? Bro, what? I always die here. Literally every time I always die here. It doesn't even matter though. That's another thing I don't really like about this game is they make it way too easy. They call it making it accessible or whatever, but it's like, how about you just like learn how to move? Like, figure out what your controller does. That's a word that's lost all of its meaning. Accessible. Like, people don't know what it means. They're just like, I don't have something, therefore it's not
That's the first
accessible.
one done. Let's get the other two back online, shall we? I'm very busy today. You better keep your end of the
I'm
bargain.
so burnt out of zombies. Yeah, I don't blame you. Dude, I hadn't played this in like 3 weeks or something. Honestly, I didn't even really think about it much. I'm gonna have to kill like 1 zombie to turn this thing on, aren't I? I'm gonna have to kill 2 or 3. Oh, wait, no, I can get the 100 points from Speed Cola. I still think they need to add a classic mode. I mean, this is basically classic mode. But what do you mean? Dude, what are these hitboxes? Have you noticed that? Look at that! Dude, the hitboxes for headshots in this game is so whack. They're so messed up. They are so messed up. I have never played a game with worse headshot hit detection. Never have I ever.
Hit the target.
You kidding me? I don't know. Wow. Oh, I actually did get him. I thought I totally failed at that too. I will say, like, this step of like getting the map on and everything, it's very brain numbing. Like, I don't like doing it at all. I find it insanely boring. Like, it was pretty cool the first couple times though. I gotta give him that. It was pretty cool at first. But it got really lame really fast. Where's another? Gosh dang it. I was trying to get in 1 or 2 more kills there on the double points, because we basically just lost all that double points. I'm never going to build this thing, but I want to grab it anyways, just I don't even know why. Actually, let's upgrade our weapons here. I mean, just like normal zombies in the other games, like 4 perks, no ammo boxes, no minimap, etc. Yeah, the feeling of this zombies, like, if I don't know how to put it, like, if this wasn't Treyarch zombies with, you know, the Pack-a-Punch and all that sort of stuff, I probably would not care about this at all. That is literally the only thing that has me caring even slightly about this. Other than that, I just do not care, because, like you said, it's not original. Like, I don't, like, the mini-map would be cool for a tutorial mode. Outside of that, I don't want it. It feels less authentic. It feels, you know what it feels like? It's Call of Duty Online. Call of Duty Online zombies, that's what this is like. I don't like that. I just want to play, like, the normal mode, you know?
Restoring power, fix the weapon machine at my
Like,
location.
it feels strange.
I'll make use when you are able.
Actually, I'm not going to open that door because I don't think I'll have enough for survive. I do. I think I played Firebase 4 times and did the Easter egg twice. I find no replayability in Cold War. Yeah, I mostly agree. I think I've done D Machina once. Maybe, or no, I think I've done it twice. I think I did it again, actually. Okay. Let me see what this costs. Was it 3 grand? Nice. Yeah, I don't want to actually end here. Wait, are they like still? Dude, what is that headshot detection? Please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that. It's actually insane how bad it is. Like, some of it's definitely me. I'm not denying that, but... Oh, I thought that was a mimic for a second. Gotta get the salvage.
Come see me. You'll get what
Alright.
you want.
I played BO3 and it felt so different. Yeah. Like, dude, I'd take Black Ops 4 over this game any day of the week. That's like saying something, you know? That's Black Ops 4, dude. Mimic. Where'd the thing go? There it is. Here we go. I've been burned out since Alpha Omega came out. Yeah. Although here's the thing, like things just keep getting perpetually worse with zombies. And it's like I straight up don't even like oh nice. I straight up like don't even think about it. It's like how gaming like 7 years ago was like the height and we just didn't even realize it. We straight up had no idea that was the best it was ever gonna be. And now, like, living past it, it's just like, oh, why can't we go back? You know? You kind of have that feeling. And we actually kind of had the same thing with zombies, too. Although, I would say the height of zombies came after, like, the height of multiplayer. That's a Mimic right there. Oh, that actually almost killed it. So we're going to focus more on the M60 here because I actually looked at the camos last night. I have every camo done for this thing that's unlocked. Every single one. Which I'm kind of surprised about. So all I need to do is get this to around level 50 and then I'll leave it be and go and work on something else, basically. Okay, hold on. What is this music right now? I'm sorry. Not my vibe. Yeah, I mean, another thing I noticed too is like the storyline for this is nearly non-existent. It is so it's not bare. So here's the thing. There's like different kinds of bare bones, right? You have bare bones in the way that oh my gosh, this thing just got melted. It's only upgraded once. You have bare bones in the way that like World at War was initially, which is cool. That's what we like as far as bare bones goes, because then you get all the fan theories, and then Treyarch even took a lot of the fan theories and made them real. Like the character Samantha, that was a fan creation that Treyarch made real. Not only real, but very much central to the original storyline, too. So you have that kind of thing where there's all these little clues that don't actually necessarily add up to anything, but the fans give it meaning, and then Treyarch takes inspiration from that. It's actually a really good idea. And now, we're getting like a super shallow story that's not really of anything, at least not yet. It's kind of like it's like how Chaos started, but worse. I mean, I hate to say it, but this is like how Chaos started, but worse. And I would take Chaos any day of the week over this. I would take Chaos any day of the week over this. Because all that this goes to show is that everything that the original characters plus Victus did in Tag der Toten was absolutely worthless. That's all this does, is say, oh, by the way, yeah, we may have like all wiped ourselves from existence, killed ourselves, blah blah blah. Like, they straight up failed. Like, look at where we are right now. This is the quote-unquote, not perfect world, but world without 115 and all that Samantha and Eddie got sent to at the end of that. And look at it. Yeah, I don't think they succeeded. Honestly, I think they're just going to use this as a really long way of retconning the deaths of the original characters. I think that's all this is. However, now with Tom Kane having a stroke, I think that's gonna mess with their plans a little bit. you don't know, Tom Kane is the voice of Accio. And apparently he had a pretty bad stroke. Like he can still communicate, or well, I'm not sure about that actually. They're hopeful that he'll be able to. Actually, I don't know if they use that word. I think they said that they think that he might be able to return to voice acting, but other than that, that like no guarantees, no promises. Kind of like I don't know. I read this months ago, but the vibe I got was that they were like, yeah, it could kind of go either way, and that either way there would be a long road to recovery. So that kind of makes me think that they're gonna have to change things because I don't know. That's assuming they even are using this as just a giant retcon to fix Jason Blundell's mess. Honestly, like, they really should have just doubled down on Chaos. Like, once we all kind of saw what they were doing with the original storyline in Black Ops 4, I'm gotta say, like, they really should have just doubled down on the Chaos. They should have. He also voiced every clone in Clone Wars? No, he didn't. He voiced Yoda. D. Bradley Baker voiced the clones. Yeah, so Tom Kane, he was the announcer, like the cheesy kind of Saturday morning cartoon announcer guy who would go over the episode at the very beginning. That was Tom Kane. Yoda was Tom Kane. Dare I say, I think he was a better Yoda than Frank Oz. Don't kill me, but kind of think so. Who else did he voice? I think he was it, no, he wasn't Plo Koon. That was James Arnold Taylor, the guy who did Obi-Wan. We got Armored Boys. And just like wipe the round. Jeez. Yo, where's the defense round? That should be coming up here. Let's upgrade the damage here, and let's get a pack punch off on this. Also, gonna make our lives so much easier. Gosh dang it. Man, the early rounds are so much better with this thing. I didn't even realize there's an extra up. Nice. I don't even understand how you get all the intel. Like, there's no way you have to play the map, like, for 100 hours to get it all, right? That would just be insane.
Frag the zombie.
There it is. Okay. So get this.
Another dimensional bridge. This is the last.
I miss hitting the box. Yeah, I do too. I never use box anymore. Yeah, no. Look it up. D. Bradley Baker. He's the guy who voiced all the clones. He actually did some other voice acting work. That you'd probably know. He made the sounds for Perry the Platypus on Phineas and Ferb, if I remember right. He's done a fair amount. I think he also did stuff in the Star Wars Unleashed games. Force Unleashed games, I mean. Dude, this first round right here is so much fun. Just being able to mow him down like this. Nice.
I never doubted
Let's see.
your ferocity. Spetsnaz would be honored.
Oh, nice.
You
I
among
can actually
their
open the store now.
The horde will return. Prepare yourself.
Alright, Noir. Have a good time, though. Yeah, I never hit the box. Like, I don't bother with camos half the time because they don't get displayed on your guns. Like, that is the dumbest thing in this game, and I will never understand what was going through their minds when they were like, you know what, we should make it so that you can only use one camo on one gun at a time. Like, what? I'm sorry, what? That is just, that's dumb. I'm sorry, that makes no sense. Why in the world would they do that? Like, I get that there's not a base create a class now. Or, sorry, not create a class, a weapon armory, I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. The system from Black Ops 3 and 4. That's not there anymore. So, what is the solution there? Literally just make a screen where you can set base camos or have camos randomized or whatever. Or have both. Like, the thing is you don't have to choose. What you can do is you can have the armory system where all you do is choose the camo for those weapons. And then you also have the create a class-ish system that we have in Cold War, where in there, if you choose a different camo than the one that you've put on in, oh, hello. If you choose a different camo than the one that you put on in, like, the armory place, then it just defaults to the one in the creative class. No conflict. And then if you pull that gun out of the box, you get it with the camo that you put on the armory system. Like, I don't see... Like, that's not a very complicated thing. I mean, maybe it is to code, I don't know. But that seems like a pretty simple idea, no? Seems like a pretty simple idea to me. Like, I just don't... I don't know how this issue did not come up. Because, like, a part of me almost doesn't want to do the camos. Just because it's like, oh, so what? I get to spend hours and hours and hours per camo. And then I get to use one at a time? Like, okay. Also, I kind of miss bad guns. I kind of do too. Well, that's why I'm saying they're making it more quote unquote accessible. And it's like, okay, but you're taking all the challenge out of it. Hold on, I gotta scratch my ear. Like, BO3, that was an accessible game-ish, sort of. Obviously, things like building the KT4, the Easter eggs, all that. No. And to be completely fair to Treyarch, I completely understand why they wanted to change the way Easter eggs were done. I don't remember when this was discussed, but it was something like a very small percentage of players ever did any of the Easter eggs. Like 1% or something. And then that skyrocketed. Oh no. And then that skyrocketed with D Machina because it was like not super try hard to do. That being said, I'm sorry, but anyone can do the Alpha Omega Easter egg. Literally anyone can do it. That Easter egg is so easy. Well, okay. Maybe not anyone, but it is not the most tedious thing in the world. It's really not. And I would argue that, to be completely honest, I don't think Easter eggs are for everyone. They're for the sweaties. They're for the tryhards. You know? They're not for people who just occasionally play the game and that's kind of it. You know?
Window gone. Stay alive till the next one.
You get what I'm saying? I don't think Easter eggs should be for everyone. But they're taking a new approach where it's like a glorified campaign mission with some puzzles thrown in the mix, you know? Like, that I'm not very down with. I think that's why there's not a lot of replayability, because there's no challenge. Like, DE? That Easter egg still kicks my butt. I still fail that boss fight, I think, more times than I pass it. And that's how it should be. I'm someone who's played the game for a while, too. That's just not my strong suit, and that's okay, because I don't have to be good at everything. You know? But from a developer's perspective, I totally understand where they're coming from, where they're like, look, we spent all this time making these Easter eggs, and then like 1% of players actually do it. So I totally understand that, and I don't have an answer to that, because that's a totally valid point. But, like I said, I don't think Easter eggs are for everyone. I think there are things that could have been changed to make it better for everyone while not taking away the challenge. I think one of those things would be removing Jason Blundell's favorite thing to do by adding 17 different buildables with 35 different locations per part. I think that was a good move, and I think that's all they should have done. Just have like, keep the buildables to a minimum. Don't have 1,000 different part spawns. Like the Reiki, that's a really good buildable in my opinion. Really good. I don't need to reference a YouTube video if I haven't done it for a few weeks. Like that was kind of my rule of thumb, and that's what I would kind of get mad at Black Ops 4 for, was because I would constantly have to reference like some random YouTube video to know how to play the game. Like, no. That's too far. That is too far. But honestly, I've come to really like Black Ops 4. Not so much the story, as much as the game itself. Like, Ancient Evil will probably always be in my top 3 favorite maps of all time. I did not see that coming. I was never one who really liked Black Ops 4. I always tried to give it a fair shake. But I was never someone who really liked Black Ops. Then double pack this. I think what I'm gonna do this game here, let me see, what, level 45? So what I think I'm gonna do with the M60 here is, once it gets a little bit difficult to use this thing while training and all that, I'll switch over to the Bullfrog mostly. And that's how we'll balance out this game. Because I'm not like dead set on getting this thing all the way to level 50. I just want to get a lot of the legwork out of the way on Double Weapon X. These guys kept slipping right past me. Oh, I had my left trigger right over the stem. Ooh. Whatever, I had to buy armor anyways.
It's like I cannot miss today.
Ah, crap. That was inconvenient, and I was not paying attention. Uh-oh. Well, we lost like 10 seconds right there. Good thing I've got an extra kill streak to use. That's why it's called an Easter egg, not an objective. That is actually a really good way of putting it. I mean, it technically is the objective, but it doesn't have to be. That's the thing. And And I mean, you could argue that this isn't like
Dig in your heels.
this doesn't have to be done either, but it feels, like I said, it feels more like a campaign mission than anything else.
Targets for artillery. Finally knocked out of commission.
Wow, that thing did some work.
Arming C4. Knocked down by C4.
I should have, no. I think it's probably a good thing I didn't put a double tap on this. Wow, this has 100 round mags. Pretty good.
Raptor 1 is nearby. Call if needed.
Alright, cool. Now we've got a napalm strike for the order round, so that's good. The maps feel like they're missing something. Sort of. I mean, they feel, I will say, they do feel pretty well-rounded. And I'm really glad that they're, like, actual original maps. I know that there's people who are going to complain about this part of the map right here being in the campaign, but, like, reusing assets from campaign has always been a thing. I'm not going to start complaining just because it's the trendy thing to do. That has literally always been a thing. Jeez. I hate how manglers knock over zombies. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know it's insta-kill, but it's still so satisfying. Yeah, I really... It's unfortunate that the story aspect has really taken a hit, but I kind of understand why. I think they're setting up something a lot bigger, and they're also playing the safe route right now. Like, they're not introducing any weird concepts. Like, you know, there's no explanation behind really anything right now, and I think that's kind of what they're trying to figure out. Is what they're gonna do that's not gonna piss everyone off. You know? Although I think they would get a lot of credit. I think they would get a lot of credit with the community if they thoughtfully brought back characters and aspects of the old Aether storyline that made sense. That's the thing, and not just throw them in for fan service. Because here's the thing. I mean, this concept of what we're doing right now in this game, this had to have been figured out by the end of Black Ops 4. It must have been. I'd really like taking those things out when I see them. It had to have been figured out by that. Is that another one? Oh my gosh, one spawned literally right on the same place. Oh, cool. Okay, good to know. I should be doing that with this gun. Okay, this thing needs an upgrade. So that's what I'll do. I'll start upgrading the damage tier on Bullfrog instead of M60. M60 is still pretty tanky. What was I saying? I straight up do not remember what I was saying. I'm trying to think of what I was just saying. I don't know how that totally... Oh yeah, I was talking about... Let's see. I actually kind of miss running out of ammo. I mean, I know what you mean, but that was a good change. That was a good change. That was a dumb thing that should have never been a problem. All right, let's upgrade that damage tier, and then actually let's not triple pack that yet. Let's triple pack this, and this will be the next thing we triple pack. Part of me wants to put the armor blasting thing on, but I don't think that's a good idea. I really wish that double pack ability would only activate on armor and not on regular zombies, because it screws up my trains. It's really annoying. Something that's otherwise a really good idea. What I was talking about was introducing or reintroducing aspects from the old Aether storyline. Like, I think there are some things that should be done, because, I mean, obviously I don't have proof, but I think it's, at least to me, it seems kind of clear that what they're going for here is to retcon some of the dumber things they did in Black Ops 3 and 4. Because as much as we love to hate Black Ops 4 for everything, Black Ops 3 is where it started. Black Ops 3 is where it started. It's where they started doing weird, wacky stuff with the multiverse, adding in 1,000 different versions of the same characters, all that stuff. Like, think about the first thing that we saw. The very first thing that we ever saw for Black Ops 3 Zombies, the very first teaser, was a zombie tearing down a window. That turned out to be in the Giant. And another part of that same cutscene that was taken from is Richtofen shooting himself. Another version of himself. Like, that's where it all started. The very beginning of Black Ops 3 is where it all started. I think they're gonna try and really get around all that, because essentially what is implied is they wipe out all of the bad universes, and then they send themselves and the transit crew to the dark ether. So that kind of implies that they're still around. They're just, I mean, who knows? We don't really know anything about the dark ether. And I think that's kind of part of what's going on here. Is we know literally nothing. Oh my gosh. I just upgraded this thing to tier 5, so I had not actually run with that on. That's insane. Oh, it's a mangler. I was like, what caused them to fall over? I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna say, oh, but this thing you didn't know about the Dark Aether, actually they were safe the entire time. They were in stasis pods. Or something like that. I could honestly see them doing that. Oh, that was dumb of me. That was so dumb. Let's just clear the mangler. I get the max ammo, please. Yeah, I think that's where this is gonna go. I think we're honestly, like I said, Tom Kane having a kind of major stroke that has got to throw a wrench in their plans, because it wouldn't make a ton of sense for them to bring back the other characters and just not Takio. So I don't know what they're gonna do there. I have no idea what they're gonna do there, actually. Oh no, I can't. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. Maybe they'll start by bringing back the transit crew and use that as a way to give Tom Kane time to recover if it's looking like he'll actually be able to continue doing voice acting. I don't know. That's something that I have literally no way of guessing. Are you kidding me? I saw that and I was like, no. Oh, why did they run that way? That was so weird. That was so strange. No. was not trying. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my armor. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's time to stop using the M60. I think that's pretty clear. You have got to be kidding me. I am... Okay, I'm playing like an idiot now. Need to get this train back up. Yeah, an important part of that is taking out the mimics, though. The rail one's down. I hate the rounds where you just randomly get a ton of mimics. It's like, what can you do? Because that's... The mimics and the manglers are like 90% of the problems that I have. I'm at 5,000 kills with this in zombies now. That's insane.
Raptor 1 standing by.
Okay, let's get this guy triple packed. And I could... I don't know if I should upgrade the rarity on the M60. We'll play this round and decide. I still have no idea how to dodge those. Oh, nice. Armor drop. We'd love to see it. I want to take out this mimic first. Very cool. Alright, let's pick this up. Sucks because they have so many things that they did right, but so much that they did wrong. Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of true of most things, isn't it? I heard an angler. Nope, not what I was trying to lock onto. I'm literally just trying to shoot his arm. I think that's a cool feature of the Mangler. It's such a really... It's an abnormal, like, weak spot to choose, but in the context of the character, it makes total sense. I gotta play some Garage Proby, man. I still haven't played it after they patched it on console. Because I actually did the Easter egg on Xbox before they introduced the patch that broke it. And so I already had the Easter egg on there, I just didn't have it on PS4. I said, like, oh yeah, I'll do it on PS4, just to... I was gonna take advantage of the fact that people were actually, like, talking about it. Because they finally patched it. Apparently they patched it because someone sued them over it, which is super base. I kind of like starting out with whatever gun for a little while, but now I'm thinking that starting with the crappy 1911 would be better. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that for the same, like, the whole time. It's like, it takes away from the vibe. Like, even though I could start with the 1911 if I want, it takes away from the whole vibe. And it, like, think about how many people, like, just... let me think of how to say this. Like, think about all the memes that have come from like, the very, like, limited choices that we were actually presented. Like, you could still choose what guns you wanted, but you couldn't have literally anything. Like, like M14 and Olympia Gang. One of the greatest and most long-lasting memes that's, like, not a dead meme because it's constantly relevant. And now it's not anymore. I'm not saying that they should have always stuck with the M14 Olympia. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that, like, sometimes, like, less choice is sometimes better. Because it puts you in more of a box that you have to figure out rather than something that you can mold to your own style of playing. That's the thing, is I don't think the game should mold to how you like to play. I think you should have to mold to the map. Like, that's kind of what makes it unique in many ways. Like, just imagine, like, I know, like, of course this is what I think of, but imagine you have a brand new Pokemon game, and you can just use whatever Pokemon you want as your starter. Start with Arceus. Who cares, man? Start with any Pokemon you want. Start with Charizard. Why not? Why should you have to work up from Charmander to Charizard? Like, just start with a Charizard, man. Like, that kind of takes away a lot of the fun, and it's like, yeah, I could still start with a Charizard, but that would, like, that's kind of dumb either way, you know? Like, you get what I'm saying? Where's the Mangler? Gosh dang it. Oh, that's a Mimic. Where's the Mangler? Definitely heard one spawn.
One less enemy enforcer.
I actually, like, have to oh my gosh. Right as I'm saying, I actually have to focus now. There's a minute. Oh wait, no, I thought I had instant kill for a second there. Cool, level 59. What's our M60 at? Ooh, I actually want to get that up more. I was hoping for, like, at least level 48. Why'd they have to get rid of my homie's Mustang? Dude, I know. I actually, I talked about that right when the game first came out. I was like, you know what they should have done? This is like a cool little Easter egg. If you put on Akimbo 1911s and nothing else, I gotta scratch my ear again. Like, no other attachments, just Akimbo 1911. They should have made it so when you pack punch it, it becomes Mustang and Sally. That could not have been that hard to code, man. Oh, I don't want to grab that. What in the world? I did not mantle. Finally. Oh my gosh. Alright. Why does this gear keep itching? It's so weird. Why do field upgrades exist? Because for some reason they got in their head that they needed to keep replacing the specialist ability. They just don't have one. Although, honestly, I think it might be a way of, like, getting around having to smooth out the gameplay. What I mean by that is, like, think about it. You have, say you know, the game's not very, what the heck? Say the game's not very polished, right? You know, there's some corners that don't work all that well. You know, stuff like that, I don't know. And instead of dedicating all of the time it would take to fix all those things, instead, that's a great example, even though that was entirely my fault. Say that corner was bugged out, and that's the reason I got stuck. And it wasn't because I backed up into that. Well, if I have Aether Shroud on, I just use Aether Shroud. If I have Ring of Fire, I just use Ring of Fire. I get out of it, and I don't think twice about it. I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the reason why. To reduce the amount of work they have to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think we're gonna have to upgrade Deadwire all the way. Apparently that absolutely collapsed. Alright, this is not gonna be fun. It's gonna be difficult. Alright.
Dig in your heels. Do not give them a single inch.
Omega Air Support authorized for use upon your alert. Conventional reach at military command.
Can I, like, change the direction this thing goes?
You got your work cut out and then some.
What the fuck? Kill that fucking
I
thing.
love Weaver's voice line. These don't spawn the far left. These don't spawn the far left. Oh, why didn't it? Okay, it didn't let me shoot a second one. Kind of whack. Oh, hello. Reload off, nice. Come on. Nice. Got him.
Opening up, team.
Whew. Okay, that was actually played pretty well. That turned on the Mimic actually was really clutch. Let's see. Why would you just randomly take a bottle of vodka? And also, how do you drink it without realizing that it's something nice too? Like you, I mean, you can kind of taste the difference, man. Like you don't need to be a connoisseur to understand the difference. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them.
I intended to do that.
I really hate these mimics, man. They make it so much harder. I don't want to shoot him with the bullfrog either, because then they'll start attacking the zombies.
Zombie eliminated.
Guy's almost down. And another one spawns. You've got to be kidding me. You got an idea. Yep, bye-bye. Way easier than shooting off his arm, that's for sure.
Exfil window gone. Stay alive till the next one.
Nice, that's 2.
Let's head off.
3.
Special friend is gone.
Oh, I had to risk that.
Undead neutralized. It's like I cannot miss today.
Okay.
Zombie eliminated.
Oh, nice. I can upgrade this. Go ahead and do that. Alright. Oh, I never rebought a self-revive. Yeah, I'll do that. At, like, end of next round. I almost forgot about armor. Why does it exist? Why not just make a permanent shield you can craft? Well, I get why they didn't make a permanent shield, because then that would make you literally invincible from the back, and that would lead to all sorts of problems. Dude, I don't know. I don't like the armor system. It makes it way too easy. Gosh dang it, that really didn't destroy it, huh? I can't back up. Oh my gosh.
Goodbye.
Going into a wall. Bonk. Oh, I forgot how fast I am in this. It's crazy. It's so weird. I'm literally just aimlessly backing up at this point just because I know I can Aether Shroud away. That was an angler. I didn't think that was an angler. Oh, what? Just mag dumped that dude's arm. Oh, Aether Shroud now. Oh. Yeah, I'll do it. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, this is such a bad place to spawn.
Undead threat cleared.
We actually kept like the 3 most important perks. Oh my gosh, that's actually so perfect. Actually, instead of doing that, I should really be doing this. Oh nice, I think we're at round.
Critical wound. Down.
Cool. Alright, well I can get a self-revive and buy all my perks back. Oh, may as well. Can I afford it? No, I can't. Oh, I'm literally 1 drop away. Okay. Alright, see you, Jack. Have a good one. Armor makes the game too easy. I completely agree. I don't think it should be in the game. I'm 60 yet. Okay, yeah, I think we can get it to 48. What in the world? I don't know what I got stuck on there. That's what I get for looking away. Like 1 second. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's like 1,000,000 times easier to just brain rot the manglers instead of actually killing them. Kinda lame. They still mess up my trains though. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. I saw that spawn up there earlier too. Oh, that's an insta-kill. We are getting that. This is like straight out of a Vietnam movie. Closely to round. Oh wow. Seriously? I didn't think we were that close. Okay. I can't remember. It's I don't think it's next round. It's the round after, right? Oh yeah, and I can get the minigun now. There we go.
Engaging the death machine.
I guess chances are I won't even need it. I've like the first few times I played this map, every time I exfilled, I would get a ton of mimics, and that would come in handy really well. Guess I don't need it anymore. I seriously haven't been getting any of them. Not even a single one spawning. Same with manglers. Iron Dan, what's up, dude? How you doing? Right, we should have the M60 at least level 48 by the end of all this, so I'm not too concerned. I think that's a pretty good improvement over what was it, level 8 or 9 yesterday? Yeah, there's level 48. Nice.
Goodbye, shrine.
Still rocking so many of the base attachments too. Nice. I really tried to slide there. That did not work out well for me. Seriously? There we go. Okay, I can't remember. Is it round 36 or round 35 that the extraction's on? I'm guessing it's round 36. Yeah, okay. That would make sense, because you have to, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I guess let's just go ahead and do that. There's no way we're gonna have enough to upgrade this again. That's fine. No big deal. Heard another one. There it is. Nice, that's a max ammo. Where's the mangler? There it is. That is such a better alternative to actually trying to kill him in these higher rounds. If you can even consider these higher rounds.
At least 2 dozen destroyed.
Another one? Definitely hear one. Oh, there he is. Okay. Keep him away.
I am almost unstoppable.
This one I actually have to kill. There we go. Alright, I don't want to accidentally shatter blast these guys. Alright, let's refill armor. Get all our double pack abilities on. Make that dead wire. And we'll leave this one the same. Go on that. Oh my gosh.
Strike team,
Okay.
you have an exfil opportunity.
Full armor. And let's get monkeys. Alright, we're good. I'm to exfil.
Requesting immediate exfil. Over.
How many downs do we have? 2? And one of them was a tombstone down too.
Before the window expires.
Right is up. Through the grass.
Once again, no manglers and no mimics. I don't know why that's happening. They must have changed something.
That's the last one done.
It's like the easiest exfil.
Death machine going hot.
It'd be wild if you could like destroy your own exfil thing. Oh my gosh, is that actually... Oh wow, blood's actually coming out of him. That's... No! There was intel on the ground there. I was gonna pick it up!
This was a big one.
Alright.
Just
I'm
get
not gonna
back here in
complain,
one
though.
piece.
Ugh. Alright, what level did we get to there? Well, it says 61, but knowing this game, it's probably lying. It's probably 60. That's what it did yesterday. Alright. Let's see what to upgrade. And then we'll probably call it. I forgot to plug in my phone. Oh, that's super lame. Ah, I called it. I knew the game was lying to us. We are level 60, not 61. Also, why do these tiers have to go so slow? Like, come on. Speed things up. I should probably take advantage of a lot of those double weapon XP tokens too. I don't even really think about them. Okay. That's decent-ish progress. Get refined, really? I didn't think we did that good. Alright. Let's see. Launchers I literally don't care about because I have those gold. We could do that. That would use all our flawless crystals, though, so we have to think about that. I think, yeah, that's worth it for pistols, for sure. Shotguns are almost done. I'm not concerned about those. Okay. Oh, wait. So we want to look at perks and ammo mods. So we have Tombstone maxed out. Okay, we could do Speed Cola. Could also do Deadshot Daiquiri. Both are pretty nice. So is the Quick Revive one. So yeah, I mean, we've set up all of the ones that we care about. Elemental Pop is lame because, like, I don't like running it because it kills zombies I don't want to kill half the time. But that's the only way to get Electro Cherry in this game. That's kind of lame. All right, we're gonna set this one up. We're gonna set this one up because apparently Deadwire tier 5 is crazy. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do for the tier 5, this is a really difficult one, but considering that we're working on camos so much right now, I think we're gonna have to do this. That gives us additional headshot damage, which is gonna be really big for assault rifles and SMGs, because those are kind of bad. Okay. Let's see what we're doing with the M60. I guess nice little update. Level 48 and about a half. Pretty good. Oh, I like that sight, actually. Okay, so that's vertical recoil control. I don't think I really need to change that. Okay, so this shoot. Ooh, that's tempting. Definitely throwing that on. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. I like that too. Okay, we're gonna leave that, and then let's take a look at camos. So yeah, I mean, you can see literally everything is unlocked except for level 50 camos. So Yeah, actually, Dark Aether looks sick on this thing. So yeah, you can see we made a lot of progress with this. The Stoner 63, we also have a ton, if I remember right, done on it. Should be a lot done on there as well. And we've been working on the AUG and the SKS a little bit as well. Snipers, I think, are snipers done? Okay, no, this is the only one I haven't done, right? Yeah. Okay, so the LW3 is one that needs to be done as well. Actually, it's double XP. I should probably take advantage of that a little bit. I'll probably do some of that tomorrow, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to end it off here, guys. I'll probably play a little bit off stream, but I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.